Okay, today we're going to be talking about el participio pasado, or the past participle. Normally in English, this is the ed form of the verb. So, like the past participle of walk would be walked. It's a little bit different in Spanish. So, hopefully, you remember basically, it's super easy how you form them. For AR verbs, you take off the ending and add auto. So, pagado. For ER and IR verbs, you take off the ending and add ido. So, querer would be querido. Incluir would be incluido. Normally, we use these in the perfect tense with the verb haber. So, like he pagado, I have paid. Hemos querido, we have wanted. Has incluido, you have included. But you can also use them in different forms with other verbs, and you can use it as an adjective. So when they're used as an adjective, they're modifying a noun, so they have to agree in number and gender with the noun. For example, el vuelo está. El vuelo is masculine and singular, so you need the masculine and singular form of this, so it'd be pagado. El vuelo está pagado. The flight is paid. It's paid for. Los perros. Perros is masculine and plural, so you would want the masculine and plural form of querido. So it'd be queridos. Los perros están queridos. The dogs are wanted or loved. And quiero tener la comida. La comida is feminine and singular, so this would also need to be feminine and singular. So quiero tener la comida incluida. I want to have the food included, like in my hotel bill. I want to have the food included. So you can use it with different verbs as an adjective. This is how you form the regular past participles, just auto and ido. But of course, there are a bunch of irregulars. But don't complain because there's lots of irregulars in English as well. For example, like I said, the past participle of walked or of walk is walked. The past participle of swim is swum, and the past participle of drink is drunk. So it's really weird in English too. For the irregulars in Spanish, you just have to memorize them. For abrir, it's abierto, escribir, escrito, poner, puesto, hacer, hecho. Satisfacer is very similar to hacer, so it's done the same way. Satisfecho. Cubrir is very similar, to abrir, so it's going to be the same way. Cubierto. Romper is going to be roto. Morir, muerto. Freír, frito. Imprimir, impreso. Volver, vuelto. Resolver is very similar to volver, so it's resuelto. Ver, visto. Decir, dicho. And leer isn't exactly irregular, but one thing I want you to remember is that you do have to put an accent on it, because if you didn't have an accent here, you would pronounce it ledo. But you want to keep the sound of ido, so it has to be leido. And the same thing is true of like creer and traer. If you have an er or ir verb where the stem ends in a vowel, you have to add the I with an accent. So creído or traído. So you just have to memorize these. And what they mean, the past participle, opened, written, put, made or done, satisfied, covered, broken, dead, fried, printed, returned, resolved, seen, said, and read. So these ones, again, you just have to memorize. You can also use past participles in participial clauses, and these are just kind of standalone phrases that explain how something is. So, una vez, and then terminar, el programa Breaking Bad se consideraba un clásico. So, once it was finished, the program Breaking Bad was considered a classic. So this is modifying el programa, which is masculine and singular. So you also want to have this masculine and singular. So basically, we're just avoiding having a verb here. Una vez terminado, once finished, the program Breaking Bad was considered a classic. Okay, devorar and la pizza. Todos salimos de la fiesta. La pizza is singular and feminine, so this will also want to be the singular and feminine past participle. So devorada la pizza. Todos salimos de la fiesta. Devorada is describing the pizza. So basically, this is saying, like, once the pizza was devoured, we all left the party. But we can kind of avoid having a verb here just by using the past participle as your adjective. So, like, basically, it's also saying, like, once the pizza was devoured, we all left. Okay, satisfacer, los zombies empezaron a caminar otra vez. Los zombies is masculine and plural, so you would want the masculine and plural past participle, and this is irregular, remember? So it's satisfechos. Los zombies empezaron a caminar otra vez. So satisfied, the zombies began to walk again. Um, so yeah, just make sure you match a number and gender. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.